first system I want to give you is called the triad of state. And this is a way to control your internal emotional world. Through the triad of state, you'll be able to change your emotional state on command, on demand. And the more you practice it, just like any muscle, the better you'll get at it and the quicker you'll be able to execute it. So the triad of state consists of 3 different components. And I talk about these 3 components. I talk about this tool in the Alchemy of the Mind process. I talk about it in a few different places because it works and it's amazing and it will change your life. It will give you more control over your life so that people can't inject negative emotions into your world anymore. Real quick side note, have you ever sat next to somebody or been in the presence of somebody who's negative? Have you ever spent time with someone who's depressed and you get in the car with them or you get around them and you just feel your energy just go woo, and you're just vibrating on this low level, you're woo, and they're like woo, and you're like totally like happy and up there and boom, good energy, you're having a good day, and then you get around this person and they're like all the way down here and you're like, oh my gosh, and they're canceling out your energy. Like you feel them, like they got a straw and they're just like sucking all of the energy out of your body, and you're just like, man, someone help me with this person, please. I love them, I want to spend time with them, but they're just negative and it's killing me. That's what I'm talking about. That negative emotion, that feeling when you feel the energy leaving your body is actually, it's an energy that you need for survival, for positivity, to attract and create the world you want to create. So this triad of state is going to help you learn how to shift that and turn that into, and also the laws that we're going to go over from Einstein are going to help you really deal with that person and also deal with what's taking place inside of you. So no further ado, I'll get to it. The triad of state consists of 3 different main components. Your focus, what you're focusing on. Your physiology, what you're physically doing with your physical body. And then also your conversation, what is being talked about behind the curtain in your mind. Okay, so when you come into a negative situation, boom, you get hit with negative emotions. Okay, your reality is causing you to feel negative emotions. Remember, your emotions are like they're the repercussions. They're the bullet trail. They tell you what you genuinely think about a situation. No matter what you tell yourself, your emotions are really the real, true physical manifestation and outpicturing of your thoughts. Your emotions tell you where you truly, really are concerning anything. So when you get into a situation, boom, you get hit with negative emotions, you're tempted to become less conscious, you're tempted to get into disempowering feelings. The first thing you want to do, now you can do these things interchangeably, whichever one you have the most control over, you want to focus on. Your physiology. So if you find yourself and you're just like this in this negative situation, you're like hunched over, you're not sitting up straight, change your body language. Instantly sit up straight, shake it off. Shake it off. Breathe deep. When you take 3 to 4 deep breaths, in for 2 seconds, in for 3 seconds, out for 4 seconds. In for 3 seconds, hold it for 2, out for 4 seconds. When you do breathe like that, you literally are changing your physiology by slowing your heart rate down. When you slow your heart rate down, you make it way almost impossible to stay in these negative emotions. You're focusing now on your physical body, not on the situation. So changing your physiology, if you're down and hunched down, then I want you to sit up straight. Focus on breathing deep and holding it, controlling it, and then exhaling naturally and almost twice as long as your inhale. Breathing deep and then exhaling. And as you control that and you take control over that, you will feel empowered. As you sit up straight, your body will feel empowered. There have been a number of different studies done about people who show big body language when they go into situations that are intimidating, that literally their physiology changes, their heart rate changes, and they feel feelings of confidence. They feel centered and they feel grounded. So these are scientific principles, and that actually will really help you take control over your internal world, which as the within, so the without will help you control your external world. So take control by grabbing and controlling your breathing and changing your posture. Those are the 2 things I want you to focus on: changing your posture and changing your breathing to control your physiology. And also to shake out the stress. Move around, shake out the stress, and then take control in that way. The second thing that I want you to focus on is literally your focus. What you are focusing on within the situation. The thing that you focus on is what you inevitably move towards. Martial artists, they break boards. They do amazing things. How do they do them? They focus intensely upon the end result that they desire. They don't focus on the board, but they focus on the back, on the last, punching through the last board. And as they focus on punching through the last board, boom, they achieve and create a reality that is in alignment with their focus. So when you are focusing on something, you're literally moving towards it and creating in that way. Where focus goes, energy flows, and matter follows energy. Where focus goes, energy flows, and matter follows energy. So when you are focusing on something, all of your creative power and everything that you have, all of your energy is actually going into creating that reality, and all of your energy is now flowing that way. And so matter, the physical world, you, and everything else that you have control over is going to follow that energy. So in order to control and change that, focus on something else. If this made you angry, focus on something else. And then the last thing you need to do is change your conversation. In your mind, change your conversation. So start to think about something different. You know, instead of just sitting there being like, wreck 'em, schmeck 'em, I'm so angry, I can't believe this person did this. I cannot believe they did this thing. Change it up and be like, you know what? When I get home today, I'm going to do this, and this is okay because I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to control the way that I'm thinking, controlling them. So control your physiology, focus, and the conversation within your mind. Remember, the quality of your life hinges upon the quality of the conversations you're having with yourself. And for that last piece to help you in that situation, because we don't want you to move to a completely different place. We don't want you to hide from or run from what's taking place within your world. We want you to feel these negative emotions. We want you to accept them, and then we want you to change them through the triad of state. So I'm going to add a third piece on here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I really hope that you were enjoying that video you were just watching. It's actually just a small excerpt, a clip from what I call the loop of destiny, which is simply a way for you and I to work together. It's a way for me to send you a full-length video every single week and literally to coach you on the implementation of the principles within the video, principles designed to help you raise your level of consciousness and to use the skills and abilities that you've already used to create the life that you have, but to use those with deliberation, purpose, in order to create the life that you want, the life you know is yours, the life that you know you're capable of. So if that's interesting to you, if learning how to use your entire conscious mind is something that you love to learn more about, I want to encourage you to just check out the link beneath this screen or the link that will show up on the screen after the video, and let's work together. Allow me to help get you on the path to your own greater destiny, purpose, and future. Get in the loop of destiny with your own destiny, and let's work together. So until then, until the next video, I want to encourage you to find your purpose, to live with passion, and to reach your destiny. Thank you.